Hi there, my name is Michael Smith from the free job interview training website megainterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to answer the interview question, how would you deal with a difficult customer? So, if you have a job interview coming up soon for any role or company, please make sure you stay tuned because I promise to give you the best example answers to help you ace this interview question. And to achieve this goal, this is what I will discuss during this tutorial. To help you succeed in your job interview, I will discuss number one, why the interviewer is asking you, how would you deal with a difficult customer? Number two, important tips to answer this interview question confidently so you can beat the competition and get hired. Number three, top scoring example answers that you can use to your advantage during your job interview. And finally, number four, I will tell you where you can find over 10,000 free interview questions and top scoring example answers. Now, just very quickly, if you are new to the Mega Interview channel, please make sure to subscribe so that we can help you and other candidates pass your interview on the first try. Your support of the channel is essential for us to be able to help you, so please give the video a thumbs up because it motivates us to keep creating content for you. Thank you, and now let's move on to why the interviewer asks you this question in your job interview. So let's start, and let me explain to you why the interviewer asks you, how would you deal with a difficult customer? Reason 1. Customer satisfaction is critical. A company's success depends heavily on its customer satisfaction. Hiring candidates who have experience in handling difficult customers and can keep them satisfied is crucial to maintain the company's reputation and retain its customer base. Reason 2. Problem-solving skills. Dealing with a difficult customer requires excellent problem-solving skills. Interviewers ask this question to assess the candidate's ability to identify the problem, find a solution, and handle the situation with professionalism and composure. Let's now look at some important tips that you should focus on in your answer to this question. Here are 4 important tips that you should take into account, and after that, I will give you 3 top scoring example answers. Tip number 1. Show empathy. Show the interviewer that you understand the customer's frustration and that you care about resolving their concerns. Tip number 2. Remain calm. It's important to remain calm and composed even with dealing with a difficult customer. This will help you think clearly and come up with effective solutions. Tip number 3. Communicate clearly. Use clear and concise language when communicating with the customer. This will help prevent misunderstandings and ensure that the customer understands your proposed solution. And finally, tip number 4, take ownership. Take ownership of the problem and the solution. This shows the customer that you are committed to resolving their issue and that you take their concerns seriously. In order to assist you in preparing for your interview, here are 3 sample answers. Please keep in mind that these responses are intended as examples and that it is essential to customize your answers to meet the specific demands of the position for which you are applying. How would you deal with a difficult customer? When dealing with a difficult customer, it's important to remain calm, patient, and empathetic. One strategy I often use is to actively listen to their concerns and acknowledge their frustration. By showing understanding and validating their feelings, the customer will feel heard and may be more willing to work with you towards a resolution. For example, in a previous job, I had a customer who was unhappy with a product they had received. Despite our best efforts to resolve the issue, the customer was still dissatisfied. I listened to their concerns and acknowledged their frustration, and then offered a solution that met their needs. By showing empathy and being willing to work with them, I was able to turn a negative experience into a positive one, and the customer ended up becoming a loyal one. I always try to remember that the customer is not upset with me personally, but rather with the situation or product. By maintaining a positive attitude and finding a solution that meets their needs, you can really turn a difficult customer into a satisfied one. This is a great answer. It demonstrates your ability to remain calm and empathetic. It also provides a concrete example of how you have successfully handled a difficult customer in the past. Now, let's move on to example answer number 2. How would you deal with a difficult customer? Handling difficult customers is an important aspect of customer service and it requires empathy, active listening, and problem solving skills. In a previous job, I worked at a retail store where a customer was upset about a defective product. She was visibly upset and raised her voice at me, which could have escalated the situation further. However, I remained calm and apologized for the inconvenience. I listened attentively to her concerns and offered a few solutions, such as replacing the product or providing a refund. The customer ultimately decided to exchange the product, and I escorted her to the product she wanted. I apologized again for the inconvenience and thanked her for bringing the issue to my attention. This experience taught me that even when customers are upset, it is essential to remain professional, empathetic, and solution oriented. These qualities enable me to provide excellent customer service and create a positive experience for customers. This is an excellent answer that highlights your ability to remain calm and professional under pressure. It also highlights the importance of empathy and problem solving skills in handling difficult customers. Let's move on to example answer number 3. How would you deal with a difficult customer? In my experience, dealing with difficult customers requires a combination of active listening, empathy, and problem solving skills. I recall a time when I was working as a customer service representative and had to deal with an irate customer who was unhappy with their order. They were quite rude and aggressive in their communication, which could have easily escalated the situation. However, I remained calm, listened carefully to their concerns, and provided multiple solutions to address their issues. By offering multiple solutions, the customer was able to choose the option that worked best for them, which made them feel heard and valued. I also followed up with the customer after the issue was resolved to ensure that they were satisfied with the outcome. I believe that my ability to actively listen, empathize, and offer multiple solutions helped to turn a negative situation into a positive one. This is a great answer that emphasizes the importance of building rapport and trust with the customer. This answer demonstrates your ability to remain patient and empathetic when dealing with a difficult customer. So, the next thing I want you to do is head straight to megainterview.com and you can find more than 10,000 free job interview questions and answers for any job position you're looking for. You will also find more information about writing a resume and cover letter, and also job search advice and career advancement tips that will put you ahead of the competition. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can help you and other candidates pass their job interviews, and do not forget to like the video. By liking the video, you let us know that you like the interview questions and answers given, and it also motivates us to create more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best with passing your next job interview.